sports. I mostly danced and soccer. And then in high school, I was on two different soccer teams. I competitively danced, and it was like every night of the week I had something to do.
Mhm.
And then when I got into college, I just kind of worked out, went to a gym. I didn't go to a 4-year school, so I didn't do any college athletics. And I just kind of realized, like, as an adult, like, there's not much to do unless you're playing college level athletics or you get into like professional athletics. And I mean, they have pickup leagues, and I would try and do that. But then I realized that they were more just people were hanging out and not really the competitive aspect of it that I like. So one of my coworkers' wives actually competed, and I was like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I'm disciplined enough for it. And then a friend of mine in 2018, she was like, well, I've always wanted to compete. And I was like, really? Because I've always wanted to as well. I was like, why don't we do it together? And then we can motivate each other and hold each other accountable. So we found a local coach, and I prepped for my first show in 2018.
Mhm.
And then I stepped on stage, and it was just like a dance competition. I was like, stage lights, a sparkly bikini, and music. Sign me up. I got hooked, and I pretty much just started down that path since then. And I've since switched coaches and have made it like a really huge part of my lifestyle. And I've fallen in love with the process more so than show day these days. But that's just kind of how I got into it. And now I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Yeah, one of the things that I was discussing with somebody just recently, they were asking me, well, like, it's it's so amazing. You said that you're so into this. It's kind of like I wouldn't expect you to be so into it for so long because I've been into like weightlifting and bodybuilding for quite a
Mhm.
while. And I basically explained to him like what you said was, which is, at a certain point, if you're into sports, you have like a fork in the road. Either you're good enough or you decide to pursue like a professional, avenue in whatever sport you're in, or
Mhm.
you don't and you just get, you get older and you just get a job and you just, live.
Mhm.
And so bodybuilding and fitness allows someone who's just an adult but might not be at like a professional level at other sports to
Mhm.
pursue that like competitive edge, that competitive career at like at any age, really. I mean, now they're talking about even bringing back, excuse me, the master's class. So it's like,
Mhm.
you're going to have people that are much older. They're still able to, perfect themselves and compete and have that, I don't know how to put it, like that zeal, that
Mhm.
desire that kind of goes away once you start getting out of those areas and you just start working, the
Mhm.
life just starts kind of beating you up a little bit.
When I tell people all the time too, like my obviously it comes down to priorities, but my priorities, I mean, even when I was a teenager, like I've always been about eating healthy, working out, being in shape.
Mhm.
And so as an adult and kind of having that autonomy to choose what I do and when I do it, it's just become a priority. And obviously, there's a whole conversation about, oh, stage lean isn't healthy and this, that, and the other. I was like,
Right.
but ultimately, the process getting to stage when we're not talking about prep and we're not talking about extreme goals is essentially just healthy living. Like,
Right. Right.
it's
Right.
not a hinder to me because it is my life. And that's how I stay so focused on it and why I enjoy doing it,
Yeah.
because it's just, I mean, it's a core value of mine, and this is just an outlet for me to
Sure.
express that.
Sure. That makes all the sense in the world.